Thank you very much to BCNA for having us. It's an amazing opportunity to have this in Mission Beach because we are very challenged in what services that we have. So having the ability to hear so many amazing speakers today has been wonderful. So as we mentioned, I am Kate and this is Jessie, and I support patients with early breast cancer alongside Deirdre, Stacey and Fabi, and Jessie cares for people with metastatic breast cancer. Our catchment area in Cairns is quite a large geographical area, up north to the Cape and TI, out west to Normanton, and down south to about the Tully, Mission Beach, Cardwell area, depending on whether people travel to Cairns or Townsville for their treatment. So as you see, we do cater to a lot of people from a very large and wide geographical area, many facing very similar challenges to you in terms of accessing specialist care. Jessie and I have been tasked the very hot topic and great topic of talking about the lack of the local services or their lack of. And we just wanted to talk about other services that you could access in light of not having a lot of allied health down here, and other ways that you can access support.
When I said we were winging it, I meant I'm winging it. Kate clearly is much more organised than I am. So when we talk about services, I guess, for people in down this area, we do use the base of Liz Plummer and the services that we have access to in Cairns. A lot of those services will provide telehealth services or phone reviews and things like that from Cairns. That includes social work, physiotherapy, lymphedema management, and psychology, which I think we've talked a lot about mental health. We all know that those services get really packed and there's often a waiting list for those. There are some other services in the Cairns region, which is Couch is a really good organisation that provides people with different, there's a exercise physiologist there, there's a psychologist there, there's some lymphedema management, massage therapy. They also do a lot of meditation, Pilates and exercise groups based at Couch. We also try to link people in with the services such as BCNA, Cancer Council, Cancer Connect, which is a peer-driven support system. So we try to use things as much as possible that are at our hand. There is also someone in Innisfail that does do some lymphedema management as well. I guess our big message to everyone today is when you're coming to Cairns, because unfortunately we know that everyone still has to come to Cairns at some point throughout this journey. And when you're coming to Cairns, either get in contact with us so we can talk about ways of either connecting you with people in Cairns or hooking you up with someone via telephone, or linking you in with the Cancer Council, BCNA, or Cancer Connect. So we're here to help. We want to help people that are going through this process, but we can't help if we don't know. So please get in contact with us. Our contact details are on the McGrath Foundation website, or call Switch at the hospital and get asked to be put through to a breast care nurse. The support groups that are around this area. So Deb's here from Chemo Chicks. We also have Zoe down the back there and her team that provide a lot of support for people in this area. So if you can get involved, and Deb definitely needs some help down here with her organisation and providing that peer support for you guys down here in this area. And Zoe provides a great service. I don't know if anyone's received a pink pack from us, post-surgical or radiation, or even starting chemotherapy. She puts together the packs with her team and a group of volunteers that help out. So we're really grateful for them, and their contact details we're able to supply as well. Any questions for us while we're up here? We have left cards down on the back table so that if anyone wants to get in contact with us that aren't already in contact with a breast care nurse, grab a card and give us a call.
So I've got a question because no one ever wants to ask it, but I get to hear the good and the bad. I always tell the teams this. We know how under serviced their whole area is, and clearly people have different challenges with connecting with their health professionals or with being able to access you from time to time. What do you do if you feel like you're trying to reach out but you don't want to be a total pain in the ass? But you're really struggling with making that connection. What is the most practical tip everyone in this room could do to help you and help them?
Well, I'll say what I'm going to say, and we'll see if Kate says the same. We have a general email address, so if you're not able to get hold of we only have 2 breast cancer nurses and they're early breast cancer nurses that work full time, and then there's 3 of us that work part time. So sometimes someone's just not available, and things that I've heard in the past is that, well, my cancer's not a part time job, and I understand that if we can use contacting us by email, and then that way the whole team has access to that email, or getting hold of McGrath and letting them know to contact us, because if they can't get hold of one of us, they have the details for the rest of us. Is that what you were going to say?
I was going to say something similar to that. But the other thing is that we work in a team of, well, in the early breast care we do. Jessie, unfortunately, is by herself. But if you have a breast care nurse and you don't feel that you're getting the support, we work in a team. So you're more than welcome to let us know, and we can look at moving you to another breast care nurse or looking at what support needs that you have and addressing those. Similar to what Jessie said, if we don't know that you have issues, we actually don't know, and we aren't mind readers, and we work off a model of care. So if you need more support or less support or different support, if you communicate that to us, then we'll try our best to hit those points in a better way.
And one thing that I only realised recently that people don't understand about us is we are actually all registered nurses. We all have done extra education in the area of breast care, so we do have quite a bit of knowledge to add to this. All of us have got very good backgrounds that support us to provide you guys with the best information. So often, if we don't know the answer, we will go searching for it. And if it's an issue, if you're really looking for something that we don't know, we will go searching for you. So that's what we try to do.
I have to say that is the most practical tip of having a email that can be triaged by all of the team. So that is awesome. And the other thing I would say is that the McGrath do have a 1-800 number where they also have nurses on that helpline. So they are there to also support both early and metastatic. And we know, actually, we do a lot together, all the breast cancer organisations, and Holly Masters, who's the CEO of McGrath, and I catch up every 3 weeks, and we will often report back. Yes, girls, they've just worked out that I'm reporting back to their CEO, but all good things, of course. But we catch up so that we can start to help work together to make sure we know where there's underrepresentation. And in fact, in 2018, through State of the Nation, we were able to secure $30 million for McGrath to put in place the metastatic nurses. We are continuing to do advocacy to make sure that all Australians, no matter what type of cancer they have, who are living with metastatic disease, can access nurses, and because we know how important they are to help people navigate through. So we know how hard you guys work, and even in regional areas, how just challenging it is here in places like Queensland. Being a West Aussie, Victorians don't understand what travel means, just letting you know. But I'm very clear that you can make it, an hour and 40 and not need an Airbnb to sleep over at, which is Victorians' philosophy on life. But anyway, don't go and dob, girls, back at the – I can say this now that they've left. But we know how hard it is, how many challenges there are. We want to be here to help you. But as you say, making sure that we're using our voices to reach out to you and get the very best care. And the model of care is fantastic. And breast cancer is leading the way in the way that we are supporting and working together with nurses. And we don't want to see that lessened. We want to see more investment and ensure that all Australians get access to that. So thank you for everything you do. We know how hard you guys work. So a big thank you. Yes, Kate. Yeah.
The other thing I wanted to add is in the early breast cancer space, as part of our model of care, we actually only support people for about 18 months. So if you are somebody who has had a diagnosis and you are still struggling, please do reach out to us, because we know that people are living with chronic health problems long beyond 18 months. That's a very tight catchment of symptoms and side effects. So if you need support beyond that, please do let us know, and then we can look at other ways that we can support you.
And you don't need a referral. And it's free. Amazing. Thank you so much.